Is it working?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do a little run to spend time and warm up more. Okay, I'll take it off. Shirt. Uh-oh. I need to do better something. I have tape, multiple pieces of tape, but I can't anyway. Here comes Cat again. Hey, Kitty. Come here, I'll show you on the internet. No, you're gonna go hide? Meow. Meow. Come here. Come here. Come here. Meow. Yeah, the camera is over that way. Starting to get sleepy. That seems odd.
Maybe too much running?
I don't know. I don't remember this ever happening before. Maybe I could just do walking. I had a good night's sleep.
Was it a longer fast than usual?
I don't remember. It's on the, I put it on that notes. What?
14 hours.
14 hours? But that doesn't usually make me sleepy.
Barb B says good morning.
Good morning, Barb. Barb's in our hidden picture game. She's in the guild. And our guild got first place in the recent competition.
Want to start your announcements by Joe?
Okay.
Okay.
This cat again. Keeps coming and going. I can't remember the names of the exercises, but this is one kind, and then there's this kind where the same foot is going in front and behind each time, and you can change sides. You know, like this way. I'm not sure, but then there was one. I think I got it right. It's karaoke, and that's where you're changing which one goes in front. Karaoke, and a decent sense of balance.
Yeah.
But you can change the speed on it. Those I think they're easier without a treadmill. If you have a big enough place to the floor or yard to do it. What did you say at 10:55?
Yeah.
What did you say at 10:55?
You can do your announcements.
Oh, okay. 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 Yeah, and then I'll change shoes. Five two, okay. 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 So first, are you showing it now? Okay, I didn't put on there, but I've changed the mount for my console camera. It's shorter than it was, hanging down from the ceiling. And I did that hoping it's less likely that I'll bump it while I'm sprinting. And it's a little different. Previously I tried to get the camera pointed straight at the screen. And now it's sort of pointed down at the screen. And that makes some things harder to see, like the text on this. But the important part, the gradient or incline and the speed, those still show up well. So I'm going to try it with this way. Okay. So this, I previously on a one of these live streams, I said I might have some big news coming in. I have some big news today, and it's not the same as what I talked about before, or said might happen. That still might happen. It looks like it will happen, but I think this is even bigger news than that. Promise thinks the other news will be bigger to most people, but not to me. To me, this is the biggest news. and Technogym changed my treadmill. They did something apparently no other skill run user has needed or asked for, and they did it just for me. And so I'm gonna step off, and I'm gonna set this to like 5 miles per hour. Hopefully that's not too loud. Can you still hear me okay? And should put all this down, just ready. I had a Reebok, and I had a pre-cord treadmill, Reebok treadmill, pre-cord treadmill, and both of them, when you set it to a speed, it would go and it would never stop unless you stopped it. And I've used treadmills in gyms, and they would never stop unless you stopped it. Well, Technogym had a safety feature built in, so that if the treadmill was going faster than 1.8 miles per hour, it tries to detect whether or not there's somebody using the treadmill. And if there's nobody on the treadmill and the tread is going, then after some number of seconds, it puts a notice up, user not detected, and it shuts off. And that seems good. You know, you don't want something going 5 miles per hour if you're at a gym and you don't, I don't know how you wouldn't realize it. Maybe if you're real hard of hearing and bad eyesight, you might actually, you know, try to step on it and fall and get hurt. So this, I didn't know that feature was in this treadmill. And it might have affected my decision of which treadmill I was going to buy if I'd known about that. But I communicated with Technogym, and they sent out the same guy who assembled and put this together when it was delivered. They sent him out, and he made some changes to disable that feature for me. Because you can see it's been going for a while and it hasn't timed out. The belt hasn't stopped. And for me, there's two ways to do to start a sprint: ramp up and hop on. So ramp up, if the fastest I could go is 5 miles per hour, I touch 5 miles per hour, I'm speeding up while the treadmill speeds up. And that's a ramp up start. And that was a ramp down stop. And the ramp up is a good exercise. But if you're going to ramp up to 5 miles per hour, that's very different than ramping up to like 16 miles per hour. If I want to practice a sprint at 16 miles per hour, and if I start at a walking speed of 3 miles per hour, even with the boot camp mode, it takes a long time to get to 16 miles per hour. And I'm using up a lot of my energy before I get to 16 miles per hour. So for that reason, I do hop-on sprints as my main sprint training method. And so for hop-on, I tell it to go 16 miles per hour, and then I get ready and I start sprinting at the speed the tread is going. That's what I've been doing. The problem is, what I always did before was take as much time as I need or want to think about what am I going to do once I start sprinting? And until now with this treadmill, I never could effectively do that. Now that's maybe because of my mental decline, mild cognitive impairment. It's hard to think about multiple things, sort of. I don't know how to say it, but now I can set it to my target speed, and I can take as long as I want. I won't be rushed. I won't be. I gotta get going before it times out. It may take me some time to stop thinking that way because I'm kind of used to it now. But it enables me to stop thinking that way and spend as much time as I want getting ready to think about my form, like picking up my knees or another thing that I want to work on. Okay, and the last thing is shoes.
Yep.
I got new shoes and new socks. These are compression socks, and I don't like the compression socks very much, but they're supposed to help somehow, so I'm gonna try them. Yeah, I only have to wear them while I'm trying for sprint records. I don't even have to wear them while I'm practicing. Oh, that's very, very tight. And colorful. I didn't buy it to be colorful. Oh, but the color will match the compression shorts that will be coming sooner or later. They're already ordered. It's hard to get these on. Alright. So here's my new shoes. Under Armour. I forget the name of the model. Speedform Sprint 2. And this gold thing here is like a hard plastic. That's the plate, and it's full-length plate. And a full-length plate is the best for short sprints, like 100 meters or less, or maybe 110 meters if you're doing 110 meter hurdles. Maybe I should have come up with a better... I could have been doing this while I was talking about something else. I didn't plan well.
That's okay.
I need to make sure. Okay, that one keeps going to the bottom. Stand up, hook up. That's what the paratroopers say, except they're already wearing their harness. They just have to hook it up. Okay. So, put this on. Was there anything else I was supposed to talk about or do?
No.
Oh, help me remember, I want to try to find somewhere a rubber mat that I can put on the side here, and it won't want to slip, and hopefully that will be better for these shoes on the sideboards. Okay. Okay, 16.7 mile per hour attempt. Oh, okay. Start. Everything seem ready? Okay. That doesn't, no, what, how do I, okay, stop. I want the boot camp. Where's, stop, go away. Touch screen, guest. Oh, I must have hit start instead of boot camp. Okay, there's boot camp running. Oh, 1.5%. 1.5%. 16.7. And I don't have to worry about it timing out. So I'm going to try to focus on pick up your knees. Pretty sure I got that. I wish I could remember what the shoes felt like. I didn't pay any attention to that. But I'm going to try 4%. I take a moment to breathe. That felt pretty good. 16.7 miles per hour with the incline to compensate for lack of wind resistance. That means another trip to Burger King for a chicken sandwich. The celebrations. Chicken sandwich.
You got a lot of steps.
Okay. Time to try again. 16.7, 4% slope. Pick up my knees. Pick up my knees. I'm going to try 6. Maybe you can't do it, but I'm going to try. And I'll mention that these shoes might be making a difference. They're supposed to make a difference for this. But another thing, I don't know how recently I mentioned it, but I have a coach and he gave me some videos, gave me access to some videos of his, like one that I'm doing most days is a warm-up. It's not just stretching, it's exercising plus stretching. And boy, that really, I don't know physiologically what it's doing, but I finished that warm-up and my legs feel like jelly, and that effect has been getting less and less, so I guess I'm getting used to it somehow. But those things that I'm doing that my coach provided, I suspect that's also part. I mean, it's supposed to be part. It's supposed to help me. So, okay, one last sprint for live stream. 6% gradient. Same. 16.7. 16.7. 16.7. Okay, I didn't expect really to get through at least 3 steps at 6%. I'll look it up. Okay, 16.7, 6%, approximate 311. So I go to 311. Oh, I don't have 1.5. So, let's see, but it's above 18 miles an hour, so it'll be a 2%. So, 311 at 2% incline would be 18.5 miles per hour. So I'm that close to the max, potentially being able to go as fast as this. This goes 18.6. If anybody wonders why they gave it an odd maximum speed of 18.6, it's because it's not odd for most of the world. It's 30 kilometers per hour. And so that's all, I think. Unless somebody has a question.
Barb says, wow.
Did you stop it? I'll tell one more story for anybody who wants to. Some people won't want to stick around for story, but maybe somebody wants to stick around for story. So when John Harris came to modify my treadmill and disable the user not detected timeout, he told me he goes to training places where they train fitness equipment technicians on Technogym equipment. And he went to one of those, and he walked in, and there were a bunch of people, and somebody shouted, "You're the star of the show!" And they were talking about him being in my video, so they had seen my video. Oh, that reminds me, I have an idea for an invention. I haven't filed for a patent yet, but it's track and field related. So if anybody from Technogym watches this, I don't have the ability to create or even make good prototypes, or let alone market a sporting good. So if anybody from Technogym sees this, or another sporting good company, if you're interested in considering my idea, an invention, then you could contact me through this YouTube channel. There's some way you can get my email address through the About page or something on my channel. But okay, I think that's all. You can turn it off, but I'm going to try another sprint. Oh.